Hello, everyone. News Channel 3 Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson with a Facebook and YouTube live update. Certainly tardy on this Friday evening. It's 9:30, but here we are. Lots to talk about actually tonight. First up, I think it's evident. I'm going to squeeze this forward just a little bit. I think it's evident what is first topic, and that is that the conditions are much better. I mean, they have improved markedly just over the last, times at 9:30, just over the last 3 hours, 4 hours. As I will say, the smoke forecast had projected. You know what this looked like here. This I've seen here looking down the Black River Channel over the last couple of days, certainly the last 24 to 36 hours anyway. And so this looks a lot better. We can actually see now. Doesn't look too bad. K&M in the house. Thank you for checking in. So that's the first note, is that the forecast for the smoke plume has been spot on, and that is pretty rapid improvement this evening. I think that trend will continue overnight. I posted on my Facebook page a little bit earlier. Okay, I'm not surprised, Ben, that you might be chasing it. I agree with you. Yeah, I think it looks pretty meager, right? I mean, there's just not a lot of upper air support, I don't think, even in the mid levels, right? It's pretty calm, pretty quiet. But you never know, right? You never know. Some cape going on there, so we'll see how that pans out. Good luck and stay safe. Good luck and stay safe. Kim, I'm glad it's better too. Melinda from Battle Creek. Well, you know, obviously it looks a lot better out there right now. I think as I posted on my Twitter/X page and also my Facebook page, WWMT's Keith Thompson, shameless plug, that our level went down from, I think it was about 4 o'clock this afternoon, 4:30. And I know these are sort of arbitrary numbers, but let's just say that 0 to 500 is the scale. And 500 is just maxed out. Now, we've gone above that number over the last 24 to 36 hours. And in the UP, got as high as 1,100, so it was crazy. But let's just say you use that 0 to 500. I believe at about 4:30 this afternoon, 4:30, GR was around 400, and I think Kalamazoo was at about 350-ish, close. You can look at my Facebook page to see. I posted it a little bit earlier. Both of those were in the hazardous category. Now we're down into the unhealthy category. So it's an improvement, all right? It's an improvement. And it's a trend, I think, that we're going to continue to see. So very happy to say that as we look live at South Haven. Sally, can't wait to go out and do some walking again. I will tell you this, if you saw my post there, it's like, for how long? That's the question. For how long? Had 1/10 of an inch of rain. All right, 5:45, and can see blue sky and sun. Wasn't it nice? Kim, again, hello, Joanne. Smoke has dissipated a bit. Yeah, still got a little of it in the Coldwater area. Yeah, I hear you. I've had enough of those air quality alerts. Unfortunately there, Melinda, I don't think we're done with them. A little easier breathing now. Yeah, Lily, hello to you. Yeah, right. It should be clearing out right now. So that's the view in South Haven. I want to show you what it looks like right now in Coldwater, because it's still a little bit hazy here. But this improvement is working its way from west to east, really southwest to northeast. So Coldwater, you're going to be getting a little bit better coming up here soon as well. Gwen, good evening to you. Holland's at 189. Sheila, thanks for that report. Appreciate it. That is much better. Much better. But as I'll show you here coming up on and look at the visibility. Again, remember, this is sort of working its way from southwest to northeast. So yeah, Muskegon, Fremont, Grand Rapids, Ionia, you know, you're on the tail end of it. But look at South Haven with 10 miles of visibility. Kalamazoo, I mean, that's considered to be perfect visibility. So that's excellent. Todd's in the house. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Thanks so much. Dick, good to see you too. Thanks. Hope you're having a good summer of riding. Of course, I wouldn't be riding in what we had yesterday and today. We need some rain. We might get some. I think we're going to be getting some, Tina. Jerry, hello to you. Stay safe and stay cool. That's for sure. All right, let's get to the smokecast, because that's what it's all about. All right, this has been pretty spot on. I want you to note two things. First of all, 11 o'clock, it's continuing to push off to the north and east. Marquette still has it. Sault Ste. Marie still has it. Mackinac still has it. Alpena, Saginaw, Detroit, But watch as we go from 11 p.m. to tomorrow morning, that all pushes out. All right, it all pushes out. Now, the system that's pushing it out is also going to be responsible for bringing some of it back down tomorrow evening into Sunday. So I want you to watch. I'm going to go from 7 a.m. here. Chris, hello to you. Always good to see you. In Coopersville, thanks so much. Brenda didn't get any rain in Bloomingdale. All right. Some folks said, I know Vicksburg got a good little shower. Little and Tammy said, yeah, we definitely need some rain. Travis in Three Rivers, thanks for checking in. Got a little bit at the television station near downtown Kalamazoo. Kelly, hello to you. 222 in Metro to Port. Yeah, it's better than 500. And the trend is our friend in this case. It is going down. You know, a little bit earlier today, I was watching, there's a live camera that shows planes taking off and landing at Midway Airport. And I checked that yesterday just to see, and of course, Chicago was in the middle of the thick smoke like we were yesterday. And from the vantage point, if you've seen that camera, you probably haven't, but you can typically see the repair hangars that are probably, I guess it would be on the west side of the field. I think it would be on the west side of the airfield there at Midway. Yesterday, you couldn't see them. You couldn't see really the other side of the airport. You know, Midway is not a huge airport, unlike O'Hare. So, or at least it doesn't take up a ginormous amount of space like O'Hare. Today, you could see it. Today, you could see the other side. You could see the hangars over there, the repair hangars and everything. So the maintenance hangars. So, and that was like about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So I knew the improvement was coming. Now, here's part two of that story. Here's part two. The same system that's helping to push it out. It's an area of low pressure that's swinging through here. Watch. We go from 7 a.m. Oh, no. Yeah. Starting to bring down another load here. Tomorrow afternoon really is going to be okay. By tomorrow evening, I think we're going to start to see it and feel it again. This goes all the way into Sunday at 5 o'clock. So you get the idea there. So we are going to have, so I've had a lot of questions about that. Right after somebody says, when is this going to improve? And then I say like, well, this evening, tomorrow morning, it'll be much better. Then the next question is for how long? Or it's going to stay this way, right? No. As long as those fires are burning and they're in a remote area, what we need, I'll tell you what we need, is a big old huge rainstorm, a big old area of low pressure that just comes and dumps a lot of rain in the region. That'll knock that fire out. Until then, it's going to continue to burn. It's going to continue to pump smoke into the air. And we're going to be at the mercy of whatever weather pattern is determining the prevailing wind that we have. Right now, the weather pattern, that area of low pressure that is moving up to our north, is what is responsible for bringing in the southwest wind that is kicking that smoke out. Yay for us. But that weather pattern, as it continues to move and to evolve, it's also tomorrow evening and Sunday going to be bringing down more smoke from Canada. Will it be as bad as what we've had yesterday and earlier today? TBD, to be determined. There are other factors that go into it. But as long as those fires are burning, we're pretty much going to be playing this game here with, okay, where's the wind coming from? Where's it going tomorrow, the next day? That's going to have some say in our smoke. I hope that makes sense, everybody. Good evening to you, Kathy. Jesse in the Berg. 2 new donkeys at the farm. Tell them I said hello. Brenda, you're very welcome. Nancy, the smoke looks better in Gobles. Yeah, things are looking better for now. Judy, for the fireworks for the Polish festival days. Oh, no, I wanted to go. I really did. Last year, I remember seeing that. Well, I know that you still have it on Saturday, I think, right? So, Terry, hello to you. Yeah, good to see that smoke is out. I hope you have a good night, too. Peggy, when can we breathe better? Well, it is better right now, And by the way, you can either go to MI Air, that's the state's, the Eagle site, great site for monitoring, or AirNow, AIRNOW, one word, .gov, that's the EPA site. Both are good if you just want to do a spot check and say, what is it in our area? And it will take from some of the metropolitan areas. So, for example, if you're in Hastings, let's say, there's not a monitoring station from that it draws from. There are other apps and stuff where people can use backyard sensors. But in this case, like in Hastings, it would probably pull from the Grand Rapids area. It's not that big of a deal. So if you wanted to check that. Tammy, hello to you. Thanks for being here. Dawn, You know what? Yeah, you know what, Don? Probably should. Should make it maybe a weather a regular report. We could just put it on hey, here's what our air quality is today, and here's what it's looking like tomorrow. That's a good idea. I'll definitely write that one down. The air quality numbers refer to, I believe it's the parts per million, the particulates that are in the atmosphere. So it is measurement. It's not just like some number. Oh, it's 300. It looks bad. It is a measurement. That's why, for example, in the UP, I believe it was Marquette, the Marquette area, certainly, I saw a peak of around 1,100. That means that there's a ton, well, not a ton, tons probably. There's a lot of particulates in the atmosphere. In this particular case, of course, it's going to be ash. That smoke is made up of particulates. And so the higher that number, the more particulates there are in the atmosphere. The more that when you're outside, especially if you're exerting a lot of energy, that's the more particulates you're inhaling. That's why, to me, it's like, if you don't have to be out there, if you have to be out there, you have to be out there. But if you don't have to be out there, do your lungs a favor, do your system a favor, and give it a break, especially in this case where it's like tomorrow, for example, we have a break. So you can get outside and mow the yard, do some stuff, do some activities. Sunday, listen up. We'll have an update for you. Eagle will have an update for you. The EPA will have an update for you. And it looks like we might be going back down to at least where the air is unhealthy. May not be to the hazardous category, but we'll have to wait and see. But that's Sunday. Tomorrow, decent, especially through the afternoon. Tomorrow night, I think it starts, will be deteriorating again. But that's good suggestion there, Don. Thanks for that. Michelle, hello to you. A little rain in Ceresco tonight. Little thunder. Yeah, there's a thunderstorm or two moving through, right? Judy's here from Bronson. Dr. Coyote from downtown Mendon. Thank you for being here, as always. The good Dr. Jan. And Bill, Cheryl, I hope you have a great weekend too. Jeff, hello to you. Brenda, bring on the rain for the people in Canada. That's for sure. We need a big old rainstorm up there. Carolyn in Kentucky from the Bluegrass State. Hello to you. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate it. Jesse for Sunday, Van Buren Youth Fair. You might need a mask. Jenny, any significant rain coming this week? Tomorrow we could get some. And then Tuesday, we have a pretty good crack at some. Other than that, though, we don't have a lot. This is a time of year when we oftentimes go dry. Martel, remember when he came to my school in the 90s at First Assembly of God? That's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks so much for that memory there. I appreciate that. And thanks for hanging with me for all these years, right? Matthew, can't wait for the fall season. I don't think you're in the minority, buddy. I think you've got a lot of friends that are saying like, okay, that's enough of this stuff, right? And thanks for the thanks. COPD, Pugsley, COPD and asthma right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, and lost power. Yikes. Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll be able to get your power back soon. Folks with breathing, respiratory issues, this is tough, right? You don't need me to tell you that, but this is tough. Oh, Brenda, well, if you get a chance, send them to me on Facebook. Okay, I'm picking the name for that would be good. All right, Jesse, thanks for that. I appreciate it. Bronson fireworks are to go. Cool. For the Polish Festival parade tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Awesome. Janelle, that's so good. Oak and Burr Oak looking good. Great. Good to hear it. Thanks for that report. Irma, hello to you. Good night. Thanks for the updates. Alan, hello. I appreciate that. Alexis, how's Hillsdale looking for the rest of the night? Better. Improving. As far as the air goes. The weather's going to be good too. April. Tonight, the air's getting better. Tomorrow morning, it will be good. Tomorrow evening, it starts to deteriorate. Sunday, as you can see there, not so good. A lot of rain in Sturgis. Oh, thanks for that report. Yeah, I saw that. Right down US 12. Got a dump of rain there. Clark, hello to you in Richland. Cynthia, a lot cleaner air in Decatur. The air in Decatur. Love it. Awesome. Mary. Well, in this case, it's clearing up right now. It's a matter of the new, there's a different weather. Well, it's an area, this southwest wind is it's a change in the wind direction, wind flow, and that's what's kicking that smoke out. I'm seeing the pictures. Oh, wow. Okay. Nikki, hello to you. Gaylord this week. Oh, Well, I think that tomorrow it will be improving, right? Let me go forward here. Yeah, see, tomorrow morning you're looking good. But I will say this, Gaylord, you're up there up north, man, and tomorrow afternoon it's going to start to deteriorate again. I think for the most part tomorrow daytime will be all right. Yeah, this actually just changed. This looks like Sunday. We're going to see a return to some of it, but I don't think it's going to return to what we've had. But that's no guarantees on that. I hope that helps, Nikki. I would definitely make sure that your kiddo has a pack of those N95 masks if they don't have them at the camp. Because if you're talking about all next week, I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to be dealing with that smoke. Likely, I think, again. Maybe not to the extent that we just did yesterday and today, but and remember, Gaylord's had a little bit more up there because you're closer. If you're in Gaylord, you're even closer to the fires. You're closer to the smoke plume there. Granddaughter Izzy wants to say hi. That's very nice, Brenda. Hello to Izzy. Thank you so much, Izzy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it very much. Josh, hello to you. Next week looking humid or somewhat comfortable? Good question. We start off humid next week, Monday, Tuesday, but from Wednesday on, you're going to love it. Check these out for low temperatures. Wednesday morning, 50s. Thursday morning, 50s. Friday morning, 50s with highs in the 70s. Bring it on. Yeah. Until then, a little bit sticky. Alan, thanks so much. Yeah, from the Exchange Building rooftop. Good. You can see that it looks better. Ethan, hello to you, filling in for Joe. Awesome. Yeah, I think that you're going to be moving into some better air there eventually, Ethan. The big question in TC and Traverse City is how long is it going to last? Debbie, I do too. I hope it ends soon, but like I said, as long as those fires are burning, we're at the mercy of whatever wind is blowing the direction from, which is dictated by the prevailing pattern. Laura, Battle Creek, rough midday, looking great outside right now. Things are improving. Heather, it does help. It helps a little bit. But it also, it helps. Really what we need is just the wind. That wind shift is what really did it. Mary, because as the wind shifts, those particulates, the level of particulates in the atmosphere is going to be changing. So that's why that does that, Mary. Connie, hello to you. John in Manistee, got some heavy smoke still there. Should be going away overnight. Your Indian runner ducks it's raining. I bet they were happy with that. Jeanette in Coldwater had some rain earlier. I saw that on the Willowbrook Tower camera there. Connie, hello. Josh, thanks for that. Brenda, oh, that's very nice. And Stacy, hello. In Kalamazoo. All right, I've got to deal with what's on the screen right now. Yeah, we have a level 2 severe weather outlook risk. Our risk outlook, convective outlook, stretches roughly from Benton Harbor to Lansing, south and east. So you can see the area in yellow. That's where we have a risk level 2. In the green, we have a risk level 1, which is marginal. So what we're looking at from late tomorrow morning through the afternoon is the potential for some scattered storms to develop. And if they do, there is a potential for them to be strong to severe. I think what we're looking at here is the possibility of some isolated damaging wind gusts, some downbursts. There could be some very heavy rain with some of these thunderstorms as well. We're educated here, so we talk about precipitable water. I haven't really looked at that parameter for tomorrow. It's up. Yeah, it's up. So it's not through the roof. Actually, I think it was a little bit higher today with what we had today, but there could be some pockets of heavier rain and some localized flooding not out of the question. As Ben, Chaser Extraordinaire, said a little bit earlier, that tornado threat for this is very low. There's not a lot of wind in the lower, mid, or upper levels of the atmosphere. And of course, that's one reason why that smoke is so hanging around so much. But that also means in this case, I don't think the severe weather chances are great, but they're not a zero. So that's what we're looking at. Again, that is for tomorrow. Let's go hour by hour. We start at 7 a.m. It's going to be warm and humid, by the way, overnight. Warm and humid. You probably already know that. We're going to be in the 70s, right? Mid 70s for lows. There you see a few of those thunderstorms trying to move through into the afternoon. I think our threat sort of goes away by about 4 o'clock or later. I think that threat goes away. And then actually the air is going to get a little bit more comfy for Saturday night and for Sunday. I'm looking for a low temperature Saturday night around 60. I'll take that. Sunday morning, daybreak, if we can keep the smoke away. I know I'm giving my AC a rest and then open up the window for 60 degrees. I'll take that. I hope that helped Eric on the timing there. Thanks, Melissa. Thanks, Ethan. I appreciate it. Hope you have a safe weekend, too. Always appreciate you being here in the room. Rain was so scattered today for sure. Amy, what time? I don't know exactly what you're talking about. If you're talking about rain, it's going to be late morning into the afternoon. Your dog has bronchitis. Oh, that's tough. That is tough, Mary, for sure. All right. Yeah, I'll be live at 10. Thanks, Brenda, there for the transition. And Linda, hello to you. BC, in the house, right? So I'm going to be live. Let me get through this real quick because actually I'm going to be live in 8 minutes. I actually need to bolt. There's the radar. There's not a lot going on. I'll be live at 10 on ARC West Michigan, live at 11 on News Channel 3. Hope to catch you in one of those. WWMT's Keith Thompson Facebook for weather updates. I'll be certainly putting more updates up. Also, Twitter or X, Instagram, Threads, and YouTube, the @ and Weatherman Keith. Jeff is in for Colin in the morning. So Jeff Porter will be here tomorrow morning from 6 to 10 a.m. with live weather updates. Must-see TV. We'll continue to track that smoke for you, too. Again, I think it's going to be an improving story overnight tomorrow morning. I think you're going to love the atmosphere. We're not going to be seeing that smoke all around, but I do think it's going to be making a comeback for Sunday. Probably not to the levels of what we just had, but we are going to have to keep an eye on it with a chance for storms tomorrow as well. All right, Rocky, thanks for that. K&M, thanks. Renee, thanks for the thanks. Eric, about tiny words. I'll pass that along to him. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. If you have the weekend off, I hope you enjoy it. I'll be working Sunday morning, by the way, for Colin. So I'll be checking in then as well. But I'll be checking in during the day tomorrow. We'll be updating the air quality and also those rain and storm chances. Jeff and I are on it and will for the weekend. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Be safe this weekend. I'll talk to you again soon.